Hey there, everybody. Thet here, and welcome back to Thet Plays Rimworld. XCOM. Hopefully, Joaquin will be okay for the remainder of his stay because our psychic drone is finally gone, as is the Eclipse. Now, Ray and Wingus are a little, I don't want to say stranded. They could fly away at any time, but they're gathering some steel. They're gathering some mining skill. You know, they're doing the best over here. I want to see if I can get his mining speed is at 1095, but I want to see if we can get his yield over 100 on the next level. Honestly, don't know. Domi and the gang are heading back to Wolf 4 to sell off the goods. Fario took some damage at this point. I just feel like that's something that Fario is going to do. But he's okay. He'll be okay. His toe got hit pretty badly, but it'll heal up. All right. Tharok is down here in the extractor. 2 hours left. You'll be able to get some food afterwards. I think you'll be okay. I think you'll be just fine. Got a Uteranus egg over here. Nice. Got a clone vat over here. Nice. Speaking, oh, geez, I forgot. We have an egg over here, too. And we have a gene pack. Deteriorates 5 per day. So we'll have plenty of time to bring it back home. We'll be fine there. This will be fine. This will take 25 days to deteriorate. This has to be installed? What? Okay. If you say so. Got this heavy charged cannon, which has a certain number of shots. But I could have Wingus. No, I can't. Because I could have him equip me as a... just to have it and hold it, but no, I can't. What if Reynald, could you hold it? No, you're incapable of shooting in theory. It's fine. We've kind of shown that we'll have everything here okay for us to get home. Okay, area revealed. Very nice, Reynald, you did it. Okay. Imperial transport has gone down. We're gonna get a persona core out of it. They're gonna land over here. We're grabbing some chem fuel. Well, we're grabbing some deep chem and we're turning it into chem fuel. These tanks are getting filled up slowly but surely. Hello there. How y'all doing? Macarios. How's life? Okay, so there's 5 people. 1 Janissary. Okay. That's... wait. Macarios. 2 other civilians and 1 Janissary. Oh, the shuttle is the 5th thing. Okay, never mind. So I'm assuming this is the Janissary, considering they have a gun. That's not great for them, to be honest. The shuttle arrives in 7 hours, so honestly, yeah, Dismas, get some sleep, but then be ready to fight. Nah, I guess we have, we have the Draken laser drill that can help us out here. I guess what I'm saying is it's probably going to have to help us out. Because we could be in trouble. 5, 4, 3, long seconds. 2, 1, go. Ta-da! What do we get? Awful plant skill. Hell yeah. Alright, well, it's something, I guess. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted to just bring this stuff home. This is a lot of steel already. I know there's a little bit of gold around here. There's a little bit of silver. We don't really need any of that material. So I'm very tempted to just cancel the rest of this and say, let's go home. Let's get ready to go home. We're allowed to go home now. So get these last few sections done, Ray. And just head home. Because I want these lads home. Alright, Joaquin is up. And his mood is going all the way up. Love it. It's already up to 48%. Huffs is a little on the lower side still. Because he did dumb labor once. Well, stop doing dumb labor, you dumbass. Alright, stop it. And not hauling either. That counts as dumb labor, I'm pretty sure. Alright. Yeah, just stop it. Not my fault, you're being a dummy. Okay. But 2 of them will be just fine. That should bring the average mood up quite a bit. Ismus is almost healed up. Vasilla... Let's see, do we have executive... We have the executive leg implants. We don't have arm implants yet. Okay. I know we're working on them. But we'll just have to keep working on them. Right. Get these 2 done. And then you can come home. You and Wingus can come home. I'm sure he's waiting. And we put that Deathless capsule. It's Deathless and it's strong melee damage. You know I'm going to put that in Reinhold. You know I have to. Alright. So now we have 2 Crypto Sleep caskets ready to go. Nice. You know, just in case there's any threat of a major break risk like this. Although you're going to heal up. You'll be fine. Genetic depression. Probably don't want to put that in someone. Okay, 5 hours to go. Okay, let's go ahead and deconstruct this since we know we can. What are these people? Oh, yeah. You were Elenium. Take this stuff. You know what to do. Oceanus is upgraded once again. It's a tier 4. Ooh, some steel. Nice. For a minute there, I thought I was in the middle of the colony. But honestly, that location is not bad at all. Oh, yeah. Very good spot for some steel, actually. Beautiful. Come on, he's like a few points away from 59. And then we'll see him at 599. It'll be so good. I mean, it'll be another progression that we would want to see. One more. Show it to me. There it is. How come that doesn't change to 598? I guess 5901 would change it, right? No? All right, then I don't know how you're calculating the 0.98, but it's fine. I left some machinery. Oh, I left this spot. I guess since you're already heading up there, you might as well get the machinery, but forget all this stuff, okay? Compacted machinery is, it's good for you. So I'm happy to take it. Neme, how you doing? You're, practically fully ready to go here. I'm gonna remember I can craft a Psy-Ring for you as well. I'd have to grab some L-Tex, and then I have to choose what power to put into it, but I can do that for any of her powers. I didn't drop the certainty at all. Wow, that was a really bad job, Neme. Holy crap. Okay, come over here. Let's go grab another piece of nothing. I know I could just build something and transform that, but at this point, why don't we just come down and do something? Okay, here comes the enemies, it looks like, because things are not letting me move. You know what that means. Hithrin you. They didn't lie. Yeah, come down here. Okay, where are they at? I'm guessing they're right here next to the people who we have to protect, because they... seems like they always come right next to them. Always. All right, so what do we got? What do we got? We got, well, we got attack frame selection is what we got. So we'll do that. That is a lot of people to attack 4 enemies. Can I just point that out? Vasilla, let's do something about that. Beamy McBeam face, beam him. Okay. Get fricked. Problem solved. I have no idea how you're supposed to do that without having your entire army drafted and ready right here before they show up. Maybe that is the intention, but I don't see any other way that would have worked out. Anyway, that worked out. Worked out how we needed it to. That's all that matters to us, right? Okay. Come on down here. Let's see, let's see. Yeah, I wish I could do these rocks, but I can't. I can do these rocks, though. IED trap. An ancient washing machine. Or a rotting corpse vat. Replacing, which means it's useless. I guess let's see what kind of IED trap it is. Flamingo leather. Okay. High explosive. All right. That's what I meant by what? Oh, I can do 2. Wait, whoa. Let's do it again. Hold up. Hold the phone. She got very well charged here. Do it again. An ancient microwave, a large cell, or a battery. Ancient microwave. Ta-da! Yeah, smashed and rusted. It's completely useless now. How it got here is hard to say. But there it is. It's a microwave, man. Actually, keep it here. We'll do it again. The microwave. You just got to remember to do that. All right, you're all safe. Mm-hmm. You didn't even have to lift a finger, really. Thank you, Ray Ray. Get everything back to the ship, and then you can go. We'll bring you back home. You'll have a good time. How's your mood looking, by the way? A little on the rough side. It's okay. It'll go up. As will yours. They rock. It will. You know, these pain points shall pass. You'll be fine. Alrighty. Beautiful. In case you were wondering, by the way, I suppose it is upon me to tell you that today's episode was brought to you by the cinnamon roll. The homemade cinnamon roll. Not to be confused. This is a nice road. Not to be confused with the store-bought cinnamon roll or the McDonald's cinnamon roll, which I did like as a kid. Don't get that twisted. But you've had your store-bought cinnamon rolls. First of all, if they're store-bought, they're probably just awful. Most stores, they're probably just not great. You know, they're small. They're almost cakey and almost still like doughy sometimes, depending on, you know, where you're getting them, how much you're paying for them, all that good stuff. They're just not great. That's the bottom line. Oh, this, it's a thing. I can't wait to shove it in someone, namely Reynold. We never did sell that drone pack, huh? All right. Okay, pack it all up. Let's head back home. You know, you get a nice cinnamon roll made out of a nice dough with some nice cinnamon flavor in it. Get it all rolled up. You get it in the oven. You get it out of the oven. But then you don't just put icing on it. You put. See here, we have a cinnamon buttercream frosting on it. Oh, we're not fully ready to go. What's not? I don't care about 750 silver. Go. Cinnamon buttercream frosting. Is it delicious? Yes. Is it healthy? Probably not. It's a good amount of food, you know, for a dessert item. It requires a good padding of calories in your meal plan. If you're meal planning, if you're not, eat away. It's delicious. But it's good for, you know, it's a cinnamon roll. You can have it for breakfast. For those of us who like dessert for breakfast, you're out there, you know, you pancake eaters, you waffle eaters, cinnamon rolls in that territory of food. Oh, it lands perfectly. Oh, God, that was so good. I love it. Get the implant in, get the deathless in, get this installed, I guess? I don't know. What the hell is this? I guess you can meditate with it. I'd rather just see it hatch, so put it somewhere. No storage space for the deathless. We know where to put that. Right? You just put it in the regular place, right? Bank it. That's what I want to do. Yeah, I don't need to worry about storing it. I want to bank it. There we go. Cool. All right. Beautiful. But yes, it's delicious food. And I love it. Let's see if we want deathless and strong melee damage, which are already perfect for Reynold. 150% hunger rate if we go with just this. Complete neogenesis. Regeneration of tissue. Heals a scarred tissue slightly every couple of hours. Can even regenerate lost body parts and organs. Each trigger consumes 5% of the pawn's total food meter. That's interesting. And I don't hate it. I don't think we need it, but I don't hate it. All right. I just noticed the strong melee Deathless doesn't increase or decrease metabolism. That's interesting. It's very interesting. I don't want delicate. Melee curiosity. Prevents loss in melee. He already, technically Reynold already has that. So he doesn't need it. I don't see anything else here he needs. So, Striker, Anar, Strikeon. I don't know why. I don't think any of these heads would fit. Okay, that's okay. Here are some recommended names we could go with. The Macon. The Archeolar. Okay. Well, these are great. I do have an idea for a name, though. I just need to remember how to spell it because I'm stupid. Don't get it twisted. I using self-deprecating humor, I may or may not actually be stupid. But I know what word I want to use. Oh, I did. Mentally, I did basically pronounce it correctly. Okay. And here you are. I don't know if I said it correctly, but there we go. Those the Norse people who died in battle went to Valhalla, and now they fight for gods that they're already dead, so they're gonna be deathless. That's all I got. Make me this thing. It takes 7 hours. Make it, shove it in Reynold, make him immortal. That's all I'm asking for. Is that so much to ask? All right. Your shuttle will arrive in less than a full hour, lads. Just sit tight. We're back home. Where is... Okay, Fair Arc. Go ahead and do the conversion dance over here. You'll do me that favor. What is it at right now? 66? Down to 55. Loss of 11. Not amazing, but it's good. It's good. Apparently she really likes Dismas because he's physically stunning. Oh, I think it's like one of his... Is it the combat module? It's not the combat module, right? I don't remember what gives him that. It might be his clothes. It might actually be his clothing. Right? I don't remember, though. Or like his gun or something. The gun does give 2 beauty, to be fair. Combat Dusters doesn't have anything on it. Neither does his hat. I feel like I should put something on his hat. Although it is at 69 health, so I don't want to touch it now. Because that's nice. Okay, shuttle's almost arrived. Beautiful. 1.5 days before the lads make it to Wolf 4. There's the working shuttle. Get the hell out. You, get the hell out. Get in. There we go. All right, you're out. Awards are in. We have success. Thank you for the Persona Core and the uranium. Much apprecianium. Okay. How much is down here? Whoop. Where am I going? I'm going to the deep chem. How much is down here under this? 7,000? Oof. And it turned 3 times as much, give or take, from the chem fuel from the refining process. So it's about 21,000. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of stuff in a lot of these in a lot of minutes. Eventually. Okay. All urgently what we are allowed to here. Except for this turret. Just deconstruct. Wait, I can't deconstruct this mini turret? Maybe I have to place it where you can deconstruct it. That doesn't make sense, but that might be what it is. We're getting it fueled now. The good news is all the fuel that we need for it is right here. So that's nice. Fueling process will be far quicker now. I guess we do have to install this, it looks like. What? Well, never mind. This was putting it somewhere. I guess we'll find out. But maybe we do have to install it. Who knows? Persona core does not deteriorate over time. So nothing to worry about there. How full is this? 162 out of 800 things. Very cool, very cool. I would like to see this brought inside, though, because eventually I want that to be used. Please understand. 19 days before the shuttle arrives. Average mood, it should be going pretty well up at this point. You're working on the Xenogerm? All right, fine. As long as it gets it done. I mean, your mood is fine. 36 and going up. Joaquin's is at 63. Ayala is at 87. So we should be fine for a bit. Hungry. We have things for that. They're called food. You should try some. I promise you won't be overly disappointed, probably. Like how we're not killing the undergrounders, so more of them are just showing up. At least that's how I assume it's happening. These jewel bugs are going to have just the biggest of feast, aren't they? You know they are. All right, well, I'm not surprised we're all feeling like charging back up now. You weren't charged in the first place, so it doesn't, you know, it completely makes sense there. Hans has complimented Joachim on his social skills. His 0.4 social. He's just being social and nice. You love to see it. Oh, the Alpha Centipede's in here. All right, 4 cycles for that. Obviously, it's going to take some time. Not complaining, just observing. I'm surprised that the Scyther takes up the large one. All right, and the Militor goes and lays down. Fantastic. Once this is fully upgraded, I'm going to fully upgrade the Militor Mark II next. And we'll probably have its sharp. We might be able to get that to 200. Yeah, revenges. As you do. Fran, of course, is going to piss off every animal she hunts because she doesn't know the meaning of stealth. Which is fine. You know. As long as you get the job done, it's perfectly fine and okay and dandy. All that good stuff. Where the heck is this shiny dino egg now? I assume it's in here. Because this is the first place I can imagine it appearing afterwards. Because we basically couldn't allow for, you know, almost anything here. But I appear to be wrong. So where's our shiny dino egg? See our Archite capsules. Which we do need one for the Deathless. I don't know where our shiny dino egg went. It didn't go into like one of these, did it? That would be tragedy. Especially since the thing wasn't cheap. No, not the fan. Select the fridge, damn it. Okay. Yeesh. Well, I guess it just disappeared into the ether. As things tend to do around here. I should probably get one of those mods that let you search things. I know they exist. I don't know the names off the top of my head, but I do know they exist. I know they're out there, and I know they're actually, they give me mixed results, to be honest with you. Some of them have worked out very well. Some of them not so much. Its deep chem needs to be put somewhere else, not in here. That's kind of why we have a deep chem storage. You know, you know what we need to make is a pipe drain. That's what we need. Put the drain right here. Reynold, build the drain, and that will become the, why can't I have you? Well, because I deselected you. Build the drain, and that's going to be our high Oh, I was going to have a third refinery here. There we go. Deep chem drain, deep chem, critical priority, please. Get the steel out of it, which will happen naturally. Dismas has converted Bach from the flock to the com. Excellent. And we can recruit her. Let's go. Beautiful, beautiful. And you're almost over your antibiotics addiction, which is a thing. I mean, I'm sure it's a thing, honestly. I would be surprised if it wasn't. I feel like anything, literally anything, can be an addiction. The Xenogerm has been completed. Okay. Implant this into a person to partially override their genetic code. It's a surgical operation. Requires a doctor, a medical bed, and 4 medicine. Implanting a Xenogerm will put Reynold in a coma as it integrates itself. On average, the coma lasts for 2 days. The length of it is dependent on the doctor's medical skill and the quality of your medical facilities. After implantation, you will have a metabolism of -2 and a food consumption modifier of 150%. Would you like to continue? Yes. It has been ordered. All right, Reynold, rest here until healed. This is our best bed, if I remember correctly. It does appear to be. All right, now we need one of our best doctors. 110 here. Let's see, 124 here. Actually, isn't our best doctor? I mean, Reynold is our best doctor, technically. 324 from Dismas. Thanks to all of his upgrades and stuff, really. Is it? Let's see, Neme's at 200%, which is actually pretty damn good. 240. Let's have Tail do it. Please operate. Oh, there's our egg. Hello, egg. How are you doing? Put our nice fancy egg here. All right. Medicine is here. Let's go grab the Xenogerm. And see how this works out for us, shall we? Okay, are you grabbing the steel? Thank you, Joachim. It's because then we can move the deep chem over there. Mm-hmm. Right, and then someone move this deep chem at a high priority. All right, beautiful, beautiful. 5 people are idle. Fran is one of them. Fran's the more interesting one that's being idle. Blazing killed someone. Recreation fully satisfied. Someone's super happy. Holy cow. Major break risk from... Oh, boy. Well, she is hungry. And in minor pain... Due to gene loss shock? Yeah. I mean, that sucks, but your mood is going up. Okay, looks like we put the chem fuel in here, so we're good. Or the deep chem. Excellent. Medical level 14. Hell yeah. Okay. Only a 1-day coma. Except 24 hours. So that says that Tail did a fantastic job. Beautiful. Take 2 years for the genes to fully grow. And that's fine. We're not gonna... I mean, he has 2 genes. Right? Strong melee damage and deathless. So as long as his brain is intact, he will not die. Strong melee damage. Mm-hmm. Because that's what he needed. He was too weak before, as you know. But he's only down for 1 day. That's phenomenal. That is something that had the potential to keep him down for 2 days. All right. 19 days for this one. Jeez, don't worry about these work sites. I'm not worried about them. You don't worry about them. Nobody's going to worry about them. Okay. I think we'll be fine. How you doing, Tyrannus? Who's at a minor? Oh, right, it's you. Were you training? I do believe you were training. Hans, I want you to train over here. I actually want to see you beat this up for a bit. Okay. Because in theory, with these two weapons, you'll probably attack them really quickly. Attempted to discipline Toothler. I get that. I do. Actually, I think he only has one of them, but still. Okay. Honestly, I think Neme probably hits faster still, but I could be wrong. This is a very fast weapon. That is definitely a sound. Yeah, I think Neme still attacks faster. Ooh, faster. Okay, the egg's now here. Now the egg progresses going. Okay. I don't know why this one has to be installed, but I guess it's a major thing. It's a little cold here. This room's not temperature controlled. It could be, though. If we wanted it to be. Honestly, I'm getting to the point where I feel like I want them to be. So, what I could do is build a larger intake fan here. We'll deconstruct this so we put in a larger fan. We'll put in a larger climate control unit as well. Okay. The larger fan will actually have to go somewhere else. So we'll put the larger fan here. And the larger climate control unit. Honestly, I feel like that should still go in the same spot. But at the same time, probably not. Honestly, it probably fits better here. Yeah, and then get the pipes. Where do the pipes go again? Wait, where'd my pipes... Wait, are they blue? They're blue pipes, okay. I was gonna say, okay. So what we could do is get some underground pipes going. One here, two here. Then we can have regular pipes for the rest of the way. All right. And we'll just have pipes heading up this way. That's connected again. That's easy peasy. That connects all of that. Then we go down. Covered pipe here and here. Regular pipe. All the way over to here. Okay. Then all we need are the vents. Or not the vents. The, yeah, the air vents. But yes. Okay. Put one here and one here. And we could have it here, I think, in the corner for both of them. We should get rid of this too. Okay. That should work just fine. Reynold, how you doing? I mean, he's down. He's going to be down for a while. Totally worth it, though. Business, how you doing? Playing poker. All right. I get it. I get it. But like I said, we just want to get this done before winter, and then everything will be savvy. You know? That's really where you want everything. You just want everything to be nice and savvy, right? You have almost 2,000 already in here. Oh my goodness. We have 87, 53, 56, 87, 62, yeah. Ayala gave Vasilla a bouquet of wildflowers as a gift. Okay. Well, I'll warn you, she really likes her husband Dismas, so I want to be careful about that. Just be explicit that, you know, it doesn't really mean that much. It means that he's being a good protector, you know. Hospitality is phenomenal here. But don't read into that too much either. In fact, no reading. Stay illiterate. It might save your life. Hans and Tyra chatted about fat animals. Mm-hmm. As you do, as you do. It's a normal thing to chat about, please understand. I mean, we got a ton of chem fuel sitting in here. So it kind of just is what it is. I don't know. We might fill up all of this with chem fuel. That would be kind of amazing. All right. Well, I mean, we didn't get the climate control unit itself up yet. That's fine. Let's just put some asphalt around this stuff. Okay. Maybe move the fire. Actually, let's just get rid of the campfire. Fran, you can meditate in certain places, but I don't think you need to. So we'll just get rid of that. You know, you work down here, and you're repairing this right now, so that's actually helping your fire. Yeah, it's keeping it boosted. We have that fire in just the right spot. Okay, this is going to need to get moved. Again, horseshoe pin moving, man. It's just something you do. As a colony, you move your horseshoe pin around. You know, it's just like setting up any other part of your colony. I'm not really seeing a good spot for it either anymore. Put it over here where the trees are. Gonna stand in the middle of the water and throw horseshoes? Honestly, this spot's not terrible. This gives you 2 spaces to throw it. Just don't throw it. Space already. Get the hell out of here. You stinky glow pods. What the hell? Right, yeah, the asphalt is not the cleanest thing here. Not the cleanest looking thing, I should say. Honestly, go ahead and just ass up all of this. Did you really have to... Okay, pod swarm. What the hell is that? Repeated infestations, 20 hives. A legendary glide wire enhanced monosword. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Good damage. Movement speed up. I don't know if I need it, but it's a neat one. I don't know if I want to deal with 20 infestations either. Not that we haven't dealt with infestations before. Okay, these get taken down yet? Of course, the only one that hasn't is the one that I want to build over. Because, of course. Aurora started a social fight. It's Venya Gataro. Venya Gataro. Or Venya Gatro. Sorry. Venya Gatro. There was no Taro. And they're no longer fighting. Well, that's good. Alright, can I get that one undone, please? Alright, well, let's check the temperatures first, okay? Cool 66 in here. Airflow is good. Aiming for 70, but if we don't hit it right away, that's not the end of the world. Temperature's fine down here. And there are plenty of areas where we're already at 70 because of some of the heaters that we have. Like we have a heater here for this whole area. And we have local heaters for places like this that are running between, 175 and 130. Whereas these rooms here, 5 rooms, are running from, what is it? Well, this airflow maintenance, 450. Okay, 450. So these are 1050. Okay. Is it enough to power the whole base? Possibly. I mean, our flow efficiency is 100% right now. We're at 1,500 cc's of total airflow. Yeah, we could probably do more. We probably do quite a bit more. Honestly, we can bring the pipe down this way. And then over here. And if we did that, then we could have air vents for this room, and the prison. There you go. And then we could take down this one. Oh, and one more room. This one. All right. Try that. All at the low cost of a bit of steel, which we currently have almost 5,000 steel. And I know there's a couple of places to dig up steel, so we should be fine on steel. As is. 16 hours before Ray Ray is back up and running. Fario's almost fully healed again. How you doing? Just a gunshot wound to your torso. It's healing up. It was from Perrin, so that was great. 0.9 days, and they'll be at Wolf 4. Good stuff, good stuff. Major break risk. Oh, man. Hey, you're having a hard time. Reynold tried to convert me. He'll try it again, too. He's going to keep trying, so get used to that. Huff. Huff is at a slightly minor of the break risk. His mood is not great, either. Hungry, insulted. Go eat some food, you dumbass. Go eat food. I don't care about your fishing. Okay, average guest mood is 53%, though, so on average, they're still plenty happy. Yeah, Joaquin is now at 60%, so he's quite happy. As of right this second. But yeah, once these are all in, then we can keep all of these at, you know, a decent temperature. How's this room doing? 62? Yeah, we got to keep this one at a decent temperature as well, because that's where the eggs are. This room could go, oh, you know, this room could be at whatever temperature, honestly, but it's fine. I think it has, yeah, we have a small air vent here. Where are you getting your air from? Red air pipe. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we have a small one over here. Yeah. This one's only 350 power. So that actually takes up for 2 high power heaters. So that's perfect. Actually doing exactly what it needs to. All right. No power through there yet because this vent isn't done and... Oh, so the piping isn't done either. That would do it. that would definitely do it. Therock, what are you doing? You're reading a mining book. Okay, cool. Hope you're enjoying it. Hope you get converted soon. Let me tell you. We'll get a lot of much better moods if you do. Much better moodlets, I should say. You know, little mood boosters as you get. Damn, that maid got her psi focus up already. Jeez, made that look easy. We have a lot of prisoners. We only have 1 turret ready to deal with them. Should we have more? I don't know. Could we have more? I mean, we definitely could. Just load them up with foam turrets. They try to escape, they're gonna get sunk in foam. Honestly, if I wanted to be mean, I could just build this on both sides. And then if they try to escape, oh, they're gonna get shot at. They're gonna get shot at 30 times. It'll probably hurt. I'm gonna be mean. Why not? You got a very impressive prison. Why would you want to get out? Huh? Why would you even want to? Riddle me this. What, because it's still a prison and you want freedom? Don't give me that. You kidding me? Freedom? Over safety? All right, buddy. You may deserve both because of that. But it doesn't mean you're going to get it. Man, those things got built fast. All right. Well, now let's see an attempt at a prison break, shall we? That could be fun. Just in here, in the snot, man. In the stank. Just hanging out in the stank room. Amazing. Horrifying, in a way. But also amazing. Okay, mech upgrade has got 17 hours left. This thing has several cycles left. Well, 3, but still. Feels like several. Okay, now this is all done. So I should be able to get rid of this heater. Because this is going to be at, yep, thermal efficiency 300%. Flow is still at 100%. All the way down. Yes. Do we have it on both sides? Or no, you can only have one on... one side at a time. Is that how we're gonna do this? Is that what you're gonna do to me? Let's try putting one on this side as well and see if it works. Real quick. Brutal party. I don't care. I mean, I guess I wouldn't necessarily need one in this room as well if I just put a regular over the wall vent here. Or here, honestly, but you know, it works either way. Actually, no, having one here wouldn't work. There's also the surround air vents, but I feel like you don't need those for most things. Geothermal heater. I guess that's one way to use your geothermals. I feel like it's better to have them... Huh. Walk-in freezer unit. I feel like it's better to have them, you know, on the wall than on the floor. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Okay, so this is a... Dub Central Heating gives you a different way of doing the power consumption, but I believe we did the math already, and that the ones from this mod, Centralized Climate Control, are more cost-effective. Hence why we're using them. Oh, good. You can't have the wall air vent on both sides. Good. Excellent. So now all of these are regulated. You know, it's -1 Celsius, 30 Fahrenheit. So it is freezing outside. And it's a brisk 69 in this room. Nice. 63 in the larger rooms, which, you know, it's not surprising that it has some trouble with the larger rooms. Let's be real. I still think it's probably a good idea to have the hospital have its own heater. I don't know if this, I don't even think this room needs one. I mean, it is only 8 degrees in there, but I still feel like it probably doesn't need a heater. I could be wrong, though. The kitchen doesn't have one either. That's another one where I'm not sure it actually needs one. We do have one in here. We have one in here. We have one in here. Yeah, these rooms have their own heaters. But you can see that the mounted heaters are taking 130. Please understand, we can actually take this one out now. At least we should be able to. We'll see if it actually can heat the whole room or not. That'll be an interesting experiment, I guess. But yeah. 130 each. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's almost, that's like 1,100. And this is taking 1050. So we're getting a little bit of our money's worth. And we're getting a little bit of a surplus, I should say, on our, you know, cost per room. And that's assuming you would need a heater in every room. You don't necessarily need that either, really, but... Duval's has been converted. He's the guy without any legs, right? Yeah, he doesn't have anything. He's a teen from the Banastra Alliance. He's super immune. I guess his traits aren't terrible. You know, we can try to recruit him. And if we do, we'll move him over here. You know, while Ray Ray's down, this might be the best time to actually go ahead and throw a executive leg implant in him, too. Oh, the executive arm implant's done. Let's put that in Vasilla for construction purposes and other things. Well, I thought it was done. Okay. Maybe it wasn't as done as I thought. Ah, Neme's doing some training down here. Yeah. Oh, that's remove. I can read. I swear, I've done it once or twice. It's great. Reading. It's good for you. Believe it or not. Maybe I just suck at it. Focus effect impacted by wall. Well, we're not using it for focus, so don't worry about that. Neme, speaking of Psi Focus, you have plenty of it right now. Go ahead and feed that bowl of stew. Tararara. And then we'll head down and see what we can do about this microwave. Well done. Okay, get over here. Let's talk to this microwave. See if we can change it into something greater. Who's doing the surgery? Paramedic 1, of course. Tail. Don't carry him to his crypto sleep casket, please. Cancel this. Put it back on. Tail, you do it. Would just rather it have the highest likelihood of succeeding. Wild concept, I know. 18 days, okay. Average mood is 57, so we're looking pretty good right now. Space drone, mech upgrader, pallet. What the hell is a space drone? Oh. What the hell is it? It's a uranium. Oh, I can hack it. All right, yeah, go away, I guess. Okay, Pepsi, you're our best at the hacking. Go hack this, see what happens. It's like, all right, I'll freaking know. Sure, meow. What I say to that? Hello, drone in space. How you doing? Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from? Little uranium drone. We may not learn a damn... This might crash the game for all I know, but we may not learn anything from it either. 1.9 days before our jewel bug is ready. For Reynold. Tail is coming over here to work on some new things for him. It's gonna be great. Let's see, what else we got going on? There's a fire over here. That's not great. Shouldn't really be able to... Wait, is this is flame proof, so it's not flammable. Okay. We should be fine then. This fire shouldn't be able to affect us too much. I think the worst thing that could happen is it comes over here and hits the deep chem, which would actually be terrible. So... Get up. I've convinced myself that, yes, this is a problem. But only if things get right over here. So if we just spoot some fire foam over this way, we'll be fine. Go ahead and spoot it right here for now. Nice. All right, like I said, just make sure our deep chem doesn't get attacked by this. We'll be okay. I think if I just spoot some right here, we should be sufficient. Thank you. All right, speaking of deep chem, all this deep chem can now go away. All the way down to here. This deep chem can also go, well, chem fuel pipe, but I want to make sure I take care of that and not the conduits or anything. There we go. Oh, 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 oh. You stay, you stay, you stay. Yeah. Actually, those are titanium barricades. Maybe they shouldn't stay. Oh, yeah, it is attacking that quickly. This is a weird weapon, man. Yeah, get rid of these. We need titanium. What can I say? I want it as soon as I can get it. Why is the paramedic doing this again? I specifically told Pepsi to, or not Pepsi, I specifically told Tail to do this. Alright, he succeeded, so I guess I can't complain too much. If he hadn't have, I was going to deconstruct him, like straight up. Tear him apart, he's done. Unhappy. That was my mindset. Miles has inspired research. Too bad she's out in the middle of nowhere. For at least half another day. Or another half a day, if you will. Yeah, that's nice, though. I like this. I like this a lot. we could eventually turn that into something even better, in theory. Okay, that finally got done. So we can move the horseshoes pin down here. Okay, thank you. It's not that big of a deal, but I would just like it moved. I think it'll look better that way, personally. Okay, it is -4 Celsius, 24 Fahrenheit outside. It is 62 degrees Fahrenheit, 61 degrees Fahrenheit, 16 Celsius in this room. The big room is down to 55 or 13 Celsius, but that's still fine, honestly. You know, that's not so bad that people can't live. So I think it's doing its job quite well, or at least as well as it can. All right. So Reynold is going to be re-down for 2 days, effectively, but once the anesthetic wears off enough where he can walk around, that should be around the time that he gets out of the coma as well. So we should be in a pretty darn good spot, all things considered. He also just got fed a stew, so that's good. All right. Good stuff, good stuff. Joaquin, how you doing, by the way? Growth tier 0. You're about to hit growth tier 1, which is nice. I appreciate this. You're getting close to, like, age 8 already because of the way the game accelerates your aging, and I don't appreciate that, but I have to acknowledge it. We're down to 3,000 chem fuel stored in the network because it's all getting sent up here. All right. I'm going to change this now down to preferred, so it's the same as everything else, and say stop putting chem fuel in there. Let this fill up. All right, especially since our Pelican is full. So we definitely don't need anything else going that way. For now. How we doing, Vasilla? Getting your meditation on. You're doing the best you can. How we doing, Neme? Getting your meditation on. Doing the best we can. Good stuff. Good stuff. You meditate quite a bit a day, so it's really easy to make you do things. Joaquin, how's your mood? 72. Love it. 90 for Ayala. And hey, even Huff is at 69. Nice. Beautiful. That's going to get these going up. Keep their average mood above 50%. And, yeah, we'll get some goodwill out of this as well. Do we need the goodwill? We're at 83, but it's fine. Remember that we can expect mech clusters to deploy to fight us here. All of these can go away as well. All right. Get them out of here. We didn't need them. I think we'll be okay with the against the mech hives with everything we got right now. We got 27,000 power in our batteries for our Draken if it needs to fight. We probably don't have Beamy McBeamface ready to go, but that's okay if we don't. Vasilla? We don't. I think that's fine. Deep Rock should be good though. Domi has inspired trade. That's actually good. Sweet. Nice. We of course have the long-range missile launcher. That'll be able to do a lot of good work if an attack happens. When an attack happens, I should say. And of course we have Dismas, Wingus, Vasilla ready to go. I mean, Vasilla doesn't have an amazing belt, but Wingus does. Dismas does. Reynold will be up soon. You know, Fran has an acceptable belt for fighting, as does most of the others. As do most of the others, I should say. So I haven't gotten one for Neme. I need to work on that. I think Neme could use a good melee belt. Keep her safe, and then I think we'll be in a really good spot to do some fighting. Hans could use a good belt too, honestly. How is his melee not improved from 2? Also, his melee DPS is all 9s. What the hell? How? Cooldown 0. I mean, that does literally say 0. Huh. Well, that's interesting. I guess we'll see how that ends up working in the future. Comb will be down in 2.5 hours. Okay. Good stuff, good stuff. Doing some maintenance down here, Dismas. Thank you very much. Thank you indeed. Very, very much. Neme, how you doing? You are getting your meditation on. You're heading back to the meditation station, I should say, to get your meditation on. Phenomenal. Hans, nice mask, by the way. You're looking swood. I guess you don't need any, average maintenance. Positive. 0 days. I don't understand. He doesn't have any negative moods. It doesn't look like his maintenance has gone to negative or anything. So I guess I don't understand. But alright. I don't know. He has a mechanic bed. It can be used for medical. We can force him to recharge there. He seems to be alright. He seems to be functioning, so I guess I can't complain, right? Theoretically, that's what's important. Okay, we should stop taking stuff out of here for a while now. But we also won't be taking it out of here either. That's the goal. These fires are getting around, man. But they shouldn't be able to cross this river. And they shouldn't be able to cross where we currently have fire foam. And nobody's going to come out here to clean the fire foam up either. So we should be perfectly safe there. Okay, 0.3 days and the caravan will hit Wolf 4. Maybe trade away some prisoners. See how that goes for us. Who knows? However, that is going to be it for this episode of Thet Plays Rimworld XCOM Edition. We have our Immortal Warrior. We'll see how he works out. If you enjoyed it, make sure to let me know by giving it a like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe if you want to see more, because it'll keep coming and won't stop till it doesn't and will. And something else to come. Maybe you'll like that too. Thanks again for watching this episode of Rimworld XCOM. My name is Thet, and I will see you in the next video. Everybody owes. Yo.